Welcome back to Cigar Time, your ever so friendly show all about premium cigars.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ooh,
Hi.
we got the two residential boozers on the show. Libationists, whatever.
Welcome back, Johnny boy.
Welcome back, John.
Thank you.
I prefer you're on the panel this
Bar
week?
fight.
I crawled in.
Yeah.
Wow. How many bars did we have to fish through to find them?
There's only a few in the area.
We found them in the Iron Abbey.
I'm sure you're personally familiar with all of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's still trying to get you to send him to that whiskey thing in New York.
Yeah. We'll send them in a barrel. Speaking of barrels, today we're going to do a slightly different show than what you're used to. For one, we're going to do the final count on our Pickle Barrel summer-long promotion to guess the amount of cigar bands and secondary bands that were in the sealed and stored on the back porch of Funkin' Wagnalls and opened by our licensed legal guy.
Opener.
So everything was on the up and up.
Price Waterhouse.
Yes, I knew it was something
accounting
like
firm
that.
of Price
The accounting firm, yes. And in front of us, in sealed bags, are, well, I guess we'll give it away a little bit. There are 4,000 bands in the bags that are on the
500 in each bag.
500 in each bag. And there are 8 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have videotape of the actual counts going on, and everything's on the square. These are the final bands, and a little bit later we'll spread the bands out, and we'll, as we're smoking and talking about our cigar today, which is again going to be a bit unusual, we'll do the final count. And I have the list of the thousands and thousands of entries. We've narrowed it down by knowing that there's 4,000 on the table, and God knows how many are still in there, but we've narrowed it down from 4,000 up. And we'll announce who the winner is. So today, as opposed to just generally smoking a domestic cigar from either Honduras, Nicaragua, or the Dominican, we're going to smoke a Cuban Partagas Serie D, which is one of the most popular cigars in the world outside the United States.
We're smoking a Cuban.
Oh, don't get too excited, because these are from 2012. I picked them up in Switzerland years ago, and been aging them, smoking them, and now you're going to hear the expert opinions of the 5 people on the panel, or at least 4 good opinions anyway. And once and for all, we've done a Cuban. We've never reviewed a Cuban, and we're actually going to review it. But first, we're going to light it and smoke it.
I think you have to tell them they can't buy these in our stores.
No, they can't buy them in
Do
the
not
store.
buy these in our stores.
Cannot get these at the stores.
This-
At any store.
I've had dozens of these cigars, if not hundreds, of this cigar.
Meet me in the back alley later.
Yeah. Didn't you get in trouble for that?
Yes, I did.
What did he say?
Nothing.
I didn't think so.
Bleep that out.
This cigar, this Partagas Series D number 4, when it is on, it is the best cigar made. It is fantastic.
In your opinion?
In my opinion.
What's
it
the
is
wrapper?
Cuban. What do you mean it's the wrapper?
It's Nicaraguan.
With a Brazilian
Like- I was
binder and filler.
I wanted him to.
It's Lancaster.
It's a mixed blend of Peruvian,
it's-
Lancaster County, and Nicaraguan.
It's one of the best cigars made. Seriously, it's phenomenal.
It's certainly one of the largest selling cigars in the world.
When it's on, when it's good. But if they're bad, they're really, really bad.
Well, in my experience, limited as it may be to only 57 years, in my experience, when they're bad, the typical reason they're bad is they're plugged tighter than a witch's you-know-what. I guess we're allowed to say that on TV.
No.
Witches, we can't. Is that disparaging towards witches?
Okay.
Well, why are you talking about
The
witches?
I don't know.
The Wiccans may not
I would
like
think
that.
Well,
Right.
Wiccans, well, we're not into fruits and plants and rocks.
I would think the wizard would be tighter than the witch.
You would probably be right.
Maybe, maybe not. Depends where he whizzes at.
Well, the one thing I
For
can
San
say,
Francisco was maybe not.
Or New Hope wizard.
I can say one thing so far in smoking this cigar, I've lucked out.
It's not plugged.
It's not plugged.
Mine's not plugged either.
I can
Mine's
draw.
not plugged either.
Oh, wow.
Mine is a little bit.
What about yours, John?
Just suck a little harder.
Mine is not.
Mine is a little bit.
Or just suck harder.
I'm trying.
No comments.
No,
Use my buccal
no
muscles.
comments.
That's your cheek muscles. It's called bucca.
And a distinctive foot smell is certainly very discernible in this cigar, which is typically the smell that you would find if you opened a barn door after the cows and horses defecated in it.
See how black.
And the ash
So
will be
black.
Yeah,
very
the gray,
dark.
the gray,
dark,
gray
very
dark.
dark.
Yep, yep. I mean, these are generally, I agree with
And
Rob.
let's prepare to be a little buzzed during the show.
Why?
No, not
Cubans
prepared.
buzz me.
No.
You know, the H. Upman legacies buzz me too. You guys never believed me when I told you that, but it does.
We believe everything you say,
Thank
mostly.
you.
Mostly. For the most part.
I have my Saturday.
All right, Johnny boy, why don't you lead off and give us your initial impression?
My initial impression is that I find some sweetness in it. It's not a tight draw. But it's kind
It's a
of
Cuban
soft.
draw. Cuban draw.
No,
Also
it
not lit anymore.
feels very soft to me. It's almost underfilled.
I think it might be too wet.
It's not too wet. It was kept in perfect condition. but
It does feel underfilled.
I agree with John. I think they're more underfilled. Because
Yeah.
everyone I smoked, I had a sealed box that I opened up. Everyone I touched felt a little underfilled.
Yep, I agree.
I
And definitely now that it's warm, it's hot, you can
Yeah.
really feel
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Taste is there. I will give it that.
When you taste it.
well, how do you find the taste? Yeah, describe what you find in it.
Like I said, I find some sweetness, a little earthiness. I'm not big on
I know.
nuts and fruits and that sort of stuff.
They seem to like you though.
That was a good one.
Says wizards from San Francisco.
Never been there.
It's a lovely town. Or was a lovely town.
But I don't pick up leather notes. To me, it has sweetness, but not. I'm not finding anything else right now. Maybe as I smoke it a little further, I may have more to say. But right now, the only thing that I would want with this.
Well, we're not ready for pairing yet.
No,
We'll save the
okay.
pairing for later.
Save the pairing for later.
We're just
I'll-
giving the initial impression. Rob?
Well, he's ready to drink.
I ain't ready to drink.
I agree.
He's always ready to drink.
Really?
And
I wake up
considering
and
it's
go to bed
seven,
that way.
considering it's 7 o'clock in the morning while we're filming this,
Yeah.
he's drinking pretty good. No, that is not orange juice. Go ahead, Rob.
I agree with Johnny Boy. It is a sweet cigar. It's underfilled. I do get
Sounds so weird saying that.
I do get the earthiness and almost a manorish taste.
Heine Manouche.
What?
Manorish is a word.
Is
He
it?
played for the Red Sox in the late 30s.
Horse. Horse Manouche.
Horace Manouche, yeah. Jaime Manouche.
That's a good one.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Moose?
I'm getting a little earthiness, a little floral, and just a little bit at the back of my tongue, pepper. Just
Yes,
a
it's
little
in the
bit.
back of the
Yeah.
tongue.
Just a little
Yes.
bit. As far as it being soft, it doesn't bother to smoke. It's a little soft, but it's not
Actually,
that bad.
it makes the draw a little easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily the way it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
but for some reason, this whole box is like this. And these are 7 years old.
That's a shame.
No, I mean, it's not a shame if the taste is there. If you're enjoying the taste,
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
well, we were coming to you, so you might as well get it over with. Were you done, Moose?
I don't
Yes, I'm done,
really
yeah,
get.
yeah.
I get the sweetness on the finish, but I definitely get this. I want to either call it a pepper or a spice. I'm not sure which one, because it's all over my lips and it's coating the tongue. So I'm definitely getting. I'm gonna say pepper with this. The sweetness is on the finish. In the retro, I got some nuttiness, and I will agree with the earthy. And I agree with the underfill, but mine is just, I don't know, because no one else used a punch. Did you use a punch? Mm-hmm. And how's your draw? We're working at it, aren't we? We both use punches, so
Guillotine would have opened it up better.
there you go. See,
Or the
that's
V cut, which
Yep.
is the best cut.
oh god, here
Guillotine.
we go. Punch is the best cut.
It's not.
Actually,
Anyway.
the guillotine cut is the best cut because it surrounds your tongue from all angles with your sensory glands and your tongue, your taste buds are all coated
You know what?
when you cut it.
I would say that.
Whereas you
But then we'd
guillotine,
both be
it
wrong.
just aims it right down the middle of the tongue.
That's I mean the V, the punch.
The punch does, which is what I like. I like that
Well,
it
this
sort of
concentrates
does that
it.
It
too.
really
V is the
doesn't
best.
matter how you cut it, as long as it's what you enjoy.
It's exactly
And it
right.
makes the cigar a more pleasurable event
Exactly.
for you.
Moose, you're
It
absolutely
doesn't
right.
Well, the
matter.
way
doesn't
I
matter.
cut it is making it unpleasurable for me, I believe, right now.
Most of the time, I use my fingernail.
Maybe I
to
should
cut it.
snip it to see a difference.
Go ahead.
All right, let's try this.
Cut it a little more.
I'll cut it a little
Well,
more.
as for me, this has the classic Cuban taste, very earthy, pleasant. And I would call this a Serie D on the lighter side of medium. It's an easy cigar to smoke. That's why it's the most popular, probably, cigar in the world.
This is definitely medium.
I think in England they
medium
sell for
full.
about the equivalent of about $25 or $30.
Oh yeah.
And they've made some extensions to the Series D,
Really?
which are even higher end prices. But
Have you
yeah, I'm
smoked
a little
those?
disappointed in the underfill, only because not because of the taste, because it kind of tastes basically what the Series D tastes like. I'm just a little disappointed because it impacts the appearance of the cigar.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have the rich shine and sheen
Yeah.
You're
of,
right.
of the
Chocolatey
Havana
colored
wrapper, the
taste.
chocolate
Yeah.
wrapper.
Exactly
Yeah.
color
So it's
wrapper.
more with me. It's more cosmetics, but you're not
Yeah.
smoking a cosmetic.
It
you're
looks
smoking
really
a cigar.
rough.
Yeah, it does. But
It
it's-
does look rough.
But the irony is, it's not.
Yeah.
But this batch definitely.
Through the retrohale, I get the
nuts.
earthy, no, the
Yeah.
very earthy taste like
You
of
don't
a
get
real
toasty?
Cuban. No.
nutty?
I get the
that.
earthy manure taste.
You know, it's possible in Zurich they gave me about a 12% discount. It's possible they gave me the discount because they put less tobacco in
That
it.
could be.
Okay, it was 12% less tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So saved a few dollars.
Oh, you got this when you were in Zurich?
Yeah.
You got this?
Where's that?
In Switzerland,
No, Switzerland.
which
Great
is in
little
Europe.
place.
Did you
Western
ski?
Europe. You don't ski in Zurich. I don't know. Oh, water ski maybe.
I think of Switzerland, I think of snow.
Well, they do have mountains, the Alps.
It's a beautiful town.
Yeah,
It is.
there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I never
But
been there.
they do have a little water there.
Who's taking me to
A
Switzerland?
little lake.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take numbers, please. Thank you. Let me know.
I took a water taxi ride around the lake.
Oh, that's cool.
That is really cool.
The only water taxi I ever took was from Hong Kong to Macau. That was a long time ago. That was a big water taxi.
I took a water taxi in Venice. They're all
Yeah,
over
but
the
that
place.
was that.
That's the only way to get around.
Yeah.
Unless you're walking.
I went whale watching in Massachusetts.
When you were in Venice, did the water did the town stink from garbage or was it cleaned
No.
up? So they go through periods.
That was clean.
Did you count the pigeons in St.
Yeah, good
St.
luck
Peter's?
with St. Mark's Square.
St. Mark.
No.
I knew it was
Can't
one
count
of
the
those
pigeons.
saints. They do have a few pigeons.
A few?
What brings them there?
I don't
This
know.
is definitely underfill.
People.
I can't get it.
You think they export them from Philly?
It's a beautiful place. Why
Oh,
not be there?
Venice?
Why not be there?
Yeah.
This is not.
Well, it's like a
pleasurable
2-day
right now.
town.
It's very unpleasurable to smoke.
I was there 2 days.
Yeah, I don't know if you could spend weeks there.
Yeah, sure you can.
Well, I mean, you could. I mean, the
That
food's
doesn't bother
pretty
me,
good, as
though.
I recall.
A lot of
Just
walking,
can't
though.
get it. I
A lot
feel
of
like this has
walking.
been
Problem
sitting
is-
out.
A lot of
And
bridges. And I think
swimming.
I
And
met.
swimming if
I
you
have
want.
to take my
There's a
time
lot
to
of
smoke.
bridges,
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
and
just have to
I think
get
I
out
hit
of here.
every one of them.
Ponte del Vecchio.
You know what? You know what I
Because
couldn't get over?
I couldn't find
the
St.
cost
Mark's.
of
And
the
look, his is
gondola
canoeing.
rides.
I spent 150.
I know.
So cool.
Amazing.
Most of his-
I was there long before you,
It's
and it was
our-
almost that.
It was 150.
I couldn't believe how
euros,
expensive
which
it
was
was.
like 225.
Oh, don't
bucks.
fix it now, John.
I think we're gonna start counting
He
them.
was canoeing.
Nah, we're not ready. to
Well, we're
count.
talking about water taxis. You want to be left out.
All right, do we want to start counting them?
Yeah, let's start counting them.
All right, Moose,
Moose,
why don't you try to spread them out?
dump 'em, Moose.
Oh, we
Hey,
should-
that's sharp.
Yeah, be careful. Make sure you got every one of them.
Here,
There's ashes in there.
It is officially
here,
Empty.
here.
All right, now let them count. I'm going to be the scorekeeper.
Oh, all right.
As you
Give me some, see?
I did. Oh,
I gave it to John.
oh yeah.
I don't miss any.
I got it.
Somebody's $5,000 could be at stake. This is the brief musical interlude. So Nia, key the band.
Mike, you're making me mess up.
Somebody could win a $5,000 gift card. Hope it's me. I could use it. Oh, we're getting closer. It's getting.
My little pile is 30.
Your little pile is 30? 30 from Moose.
You got me counting this.
Get it right.
I have 29. This is funny. My last one was Series D number 4. And I thought it was mine, but I never took mine off. It's still here.
Yeah, we didn't cheat.
I did not cheat. Mine is
This
still on.
has been sealed for a long time. It's been sealed all summer. Mike had to cut it open.
Shit.
What did you say?
41.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we got to bleep that out.
You want me to double check the count?
No, it's 54.
54.
Yes.
5-4.
Yes. I said that bad
Do you
word because I had
calculate?
coughed and it went everywhere.
All right.
Give
So
me your
we
phone.
have 70.
Calculators.
I got it.
I know, you don't need it. I have it.
Art's smart.
I have it.
He's good with figures.
Oh, somebody missed it by 10.
Get out. Are you serious? What's the count, Art?
What's
The
the
count,
total?
I just, don't breathe too heavy on me.
Okay.
All right, I just want to double check. There's 70. There's 100. There's 154. There are 4,154. I'm not going to give out names, but some of the closest, but he went over. The closest was 4,164. Missed it by 10 to win the 5,000.
No, that would have been our store.
4163.
Damn it.
No, 4,163. But the winner is, the two winners are,
Somebody get two.
we got
No, there's-
we got three winners.
Well, there's our 3 winners.
Okay, the $1,000 gift card. Drum roll, please. That wasn't a very good drum roll.
I don't have a drum.
So the
very good
$1,000
drum.
gift card. This is for the $1,000 gift card because no one got it exactly. You were 10
Actually,
off.
nine over.
9 over. You were 9 over. And that's something.
They don't give that person's name because they'll be shooting. They'll come
No,
in,
no, we're not.
come in opening
Rob, you crazy.
fire.
Okay,
All right.
the winner of the $1,000 gift card. I guess this is his last name. Sullivan.
I think it's Lori. It's,
Wait, let me see that.
no, maybe not.
Sullivan. Komar.
Oh.
Comar.
Yeah, it just says Sullivan.
All right. The second prize, a $500 gift card,
$500.
is won by L. Jackson. Didn't he used to pitch for the Phillies, Larry Jackson?
It's Larry Anderson.
Anderson.
No,
That's
no, we
Komar
actually had a
again.
Larry Jackson. He pitched for the Cubs, and I think he pitched for the Phillies as well.
Komar again.
Another Komar. And the third prize, a $250 gift certificate,
Yay!
was won by Mike Carver from Horsham.
Horsham.
Yay!
Horsham.
Horsham.
Now, the rules clearly stated you have 10 minutes from the end of the show to get to the store and claim your prize. No?
If not, we'll call the next one in line.
Exactly.
Which just happens to be me. Boy, I really...
What was the total?
4,154.
Write that down.
I did. See? Right there. I wrote it.
4,154 cigar band.
And somebody guessed 4,163. They missed it by 9.
Wow.
Actually, when we sealed the pickle jar, I wrote a number and put it in my drawer.
Did you?
I
did.
wanted to guess too.
And I was off.
What'd you have?
I wrote 4701.
Oh, you were off.
Since I put most of the bands in there by smoking these cigars. And that was a couple months collection of bands.
You know, it was a tight race between Horsham and Komar.
Well, Colmar won 2, and we and Horsham
But I
won
mean, on
1.
this list I'm looking at, it was
Yeah.
a tight race between Horsham and Colmar.
I just feel bad for this guy, the 4163
Aw,
guy,
that would have been so cool.
who was a Horsham customer.
That I know. That
We
would
should
have
give
been
him an
cool.
Eduardo.
Primarily.
I think we'll call the gentleman, and we won't torture him too badly. We'll just say, well, you missed winning 5,000 by 9 bands.
Oh,
Nine.
that's
Wow.
horrible.
Nanny,
Oh
nanny,
my
shoo,
God.
shoo.
I wouldn't even. But I wouldn't even want to know. Like I wouldn't even want to know.
No, we won't tell. We
I
won't.
wouldn't. But maybe that person, if he watches, he knows how much he guessed.
You
No.
think that most
I don't
people
think
walked away
anybody knows.
remembering?
I
Any
don't
guess?
know.
We have one customer in Horsham that put it in his computer every time he.
Oh, he did?
Oh, really?
Every time he.
See, you do have people that track it.
Yes.
Well,
They were serious about this promotion.
if the guy, well, we had thousands of entries.
Yeah.
We want to thank you very much
Yes,
for
thank you.
participating. We tried to do something a little bit different than the
Yeah.
norm. And since everybody on the panel will be taking a payroll deduction to cover the cost of the gift card,
Yeah, these guys.
Wait a second. How much more do
You
you
can't
want
take
to
nothing from nothing.
That's right. I need a raise. My nails need to get done.
bend over. So
Don't tempt me with a good time now.
always a good time with me.
They show back.
Yeah.
At my age, they think it's cute. Well, getting back to our cigar, this is a cigar show.
It is.
We turned it into a cigar band show, but it is a cigar
There's a lot of
show.
bands. Moose is going to put a lot of these in his coffee table.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do with them? Can I take? Can I take a bag? Just one bag.
Yeah, I'm going to take most
Take
of
an
it
old
home.
bag.
I'll take one bag. 'Cause somebody.
I want a bag. I want a bag.
I want a bag. I'll take a bag.
Whatever you guys don't want, I'm going to take home and put it in my coffee.
Believe me, I already started accumulating the bands for next year's promotion.
We're gonna do
Oh,
a next
cool.
year promotion.
Yeah, I have a big cigar box filled with them already.
Nice. Well, you know the ones that the customers leave. You want me to start picking them up?
Yeah, we should start collecting them at all the stores,
Okay.
and next year we'll maybe make it $10,000.
Look at John.
You all right there,
face.
John?
No.
John, you're not.
You
You
don't
don't
have to do
collect
anything.
them.
You don't have to do anything.
Just smoke them, dude.
It's
Just
just
smoke
interesting.
them.
But
Yes,
you're
yes,
you're
welcome.
implying he doesn't have to do anything, like he actually does
That's
something.
something, yeah. That's interesting to see with all the cigars that people smoke.
You know, John makes this store go round.
Believe it or not, most of these are mine.
My,
Quite a few.
This
of
is
them.
an
This is
arte.
mine.
This has got to be yours.
that
This is
one's
an
mine. I
arte.
know that's mine because that's my handwriting on the
How do you
back.
know that's yours?
Got my handwriting on the back.
Yeah, you were reviewing them.
I was
Who was
reviewing the
smoking a
cigar.
Hoya Black?
Probably
What's
me.
wrong with Ohio
Somebody
Black?
said very nice. Yes.
That's me.
Is that you?
Yes. I told you. This is a great cigar.
Do
I
you
love this
label
cigar.
all of your
Rocky.
stuff? La Polina.
Did I write on the
Interesting.
back?
We know that's yours.
No.
Yeah, the Romeo Real's mine.
Hey, I gotta tell you,
Oh, look, this one. Okay, if we have to.
that's you.
It's the Brick House, Connecticut.
No, you shouldn't be.
Oh, sorry.
They're a sponsor, or they were a sponsor.
Sorry, Dan. But yeah, it's interesting.
That's cute, Rob. I should start writing on them.
No, this is. I got those from the show.
Yeah,
And I was writing on the back.
yeah, we were reviewing them.
Yeah. Ah,
Padron.
Padron.
There's a
Out of the
quorum
cereal?
in here.
None of them are mine.
Not yet. No.
No.
I think I
There's no Eduardo bands in there, is there?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's mine then.
These are
There's a
yours.
Camaro band. Yeah, here you go. Here's one of yours.
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay, there's a few in there.
Yeah, there's a few.
I hope everybody
Ooh, a Monte
enjoyed.
Cristo anniversary.
Yeah, I hope everybody who participated enjoyed our little, summer-long promotion, and I was really pulling for somebody to win the 5,000 because I thought that'd be
That'd be great advertising.
great advertising and publicity. And
Great marketing.
this poor gentleman missed it by 9.
Wow.
Stop saying that. I'm getting sadder and sadder.
C.A.O. Pilon.
It's so sad. It's like
believe me, you're
it's
not
like-
as sad
it's
as he's
like,
gonna
It's like
be.
at the lottery, right? And then
Yeah.
you got all the numbers but one or two. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's a punch in the stomach.
All right, I think we should review the cigar and put a number
Yep.
on it.
Let's review.
Once and for all, let's be square about Cuba. John?
Done. He almost done.
Boy.
Power hit at that thing.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'm sure it did.
I give it maybe 6.5.
Wow.
6.5.
Because it was underfilled. You couldn't enjoy yourself.
I'm sorry. I think there are far too many
Better
cigars
cigars,
from
From Nicaragua.
from
or
Nicaragua
somewhere.
and Honduras.
Yeah.
Well, this is what we've been telling people for years.
Yeah.
Rob,
I agree.
your thoughts?
I don't agree with his number.
No, his number's too critical. What is?
Oh, are we going to throw out the high and the low? Is that what we're doing here?
We'll just throw out John. He's always high.
Whoa!
I like it. It's not the best Series D number 4 I've ever had.
Clearly.
It's also not the worst. It's
Clearly.
it's pretty good. It's getting hot because it's
underfilled,
underfilled.
yeah.
So it's starting to get a little getting bitterness and stuff like that. I'd probably give it an 8.75. The taste is really good. I mean, it does taste.
It tastes Cubanesque.
It is Cuban. You can taste the Cubanness of it. I give it an 8.75. It's okay.
Moose?
I'm getting all the flavors everybody else is. It's a pleasant smoke.
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah. There's nothing special
Key?
about it.
Well, the pepper subsided, definitely. So, I mean, it does make it a little better for me to smoke it. But it's still hard to draw, even though I did a straight cut. But it did open it up a little bit. Not my typical flavors. Not really big on it. I'm going 7.
Okay.
I'm going 7. I've had better cigars than this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think this begs what we tell people in the stores, and I think we've said it on the show a number of times, that sadly the stuff coming out of Cuba in the last 20 or so years is just not what it once was. And the mere fact that 4 of the 5 cigars were drawable, smokable, is talking a miracle, because typically in a box of 25, if half of them are easy to draw, it's a miracle. And then you're going to get half of the half that are tough to draw, and then you're going to get half of the half that are almost impossible to draw, and you're rounding it and cutting it and rounding it. I mean, it just takes the pleasure out of smoking it.
It does. That's why I'm disappointed.
And there's so many, whoever said it, I think Moose said it, there's so many, or you said it, I think, there's so many better cigars coming into this country from Nicaragua, the Dominican Republic, and Honduras.
Yeah.
And I love Peruvian.
And then the other thing you have to factor in, and this is where I think you might agree with me, at $25 or $30, which is what this cost overseas, it's just not an everyday enjoyable smoke.
Make sure you frame that. Rob agreed that the price was important on this cigar.
Well,
I
in this
did say
factor,
that.
it was.
You said yes, you agreed.
Yeah. So I think, we've had a lot of fun today. Again, a different kind of show than what you're used to.
Congratulations, Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sullivan, and congratulations to L. Jackson and Mike Carver.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you very much for watching. Don't forget our Saturday night show at 8 o'clock. And I guess...
Smoke sweet, everybody.
Smoke
Smoke if
sweet,
you got
smoke
'em.
often. We thank you for your business.
Absolutely.
And support your
Ciao
local
for now,
brick and mortar.
everybody.
Bye-bye.